Radiomaster TX12. It's small, it's lightweight, it's affordable, it's OpenTX, it's multi-protocol, all kinds of stuff crammed in this small package. We're going to take a look at it. Welcome back, I'm TJ. If it's your first time here, do me a favor. Consider it a Christmas present or a holiday gift, if you will. Click the subscribe button, push the notification bell, get notifications rolling in so you can see when we go live doing things like, reviews such as this TX12 or a lot of tutorials. We also have been doing live streams here lately, so appreciate you joining us. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to do my best. If you don't know me, I ramble a lot, obviously. I'm going to do my best to keep it on track, on topic, and tear through this review. So the TX12, let's start with who's Radiomaster. If you don't know who Radiomaster is and this is your first video, Radiomaster came out swinging with the TX16S. And when I say swinging, I mean they really hit a home run. This thing has been amazing. A lot of people love it. And what I really like about Radiomaster is they take criticism and feedback really well. And not just listen to it, they actually implement it. So the Radiomaster TX16S came out, and there's a few things that people wanted different. Radiomaster jumped right in, updated, upgraded, and now we have a few different versions of that transmitter coming out, which we'll be talking about on this channel as we get them. Now the TX12, this is an affordable solution. So it's a great second radio, it's a great first radio if you are just now jumping into the hobby. And although it does say TX12, this is a 16 channel transmitter. That's insane. And with this being said, what is the TX12? So obviously it's small, it's lightweight, it's affordable. It runs on OpenTX, which is officially supported. Now I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know what officially supported means. Obviously I know what officially supported means. What I mean is I don't understand really the difference of, is there people out there ripping off OpenTX and just kind of using it? I don't know. So I'm not going to comment on that. I will just say that it is officially supported by OpenTX. Now it is multi-protocol. While the TX16S had an absolute ton of protocols it would work with, this one is a little truncated, meaning shorter, a smaller list of protocols it can use. However, it is still multi-protocol, so you can do, I gotta look at my cheat sheet, Corona, not like the virus, bad joke. High-tech, Futaba, SFHSS, the Free Sky, FR Sky, compatible protocols, D16, D8, Radiolink, Gropner, Hot. So smaller list, but still a list, so it is still multi-protocol. Now for me, one thing that turned me on with the TX16S is being able to use it for like Spectrum binding flies, FR Sky, things like that, where this one it's not really going to be able to do that. However, Radiomaster has just released a line of receivers. Those run on the D8 and D16 protocols, depending on what you get. They're S-Bus, PWM, like it's a full line of receivers, which I'm going to be doing that video here soon. So again, subscribe if you're not. Now, those receivers are crazy cheap. Not cheap, that's a bad word. I don't like using that word. They're affordable. So they're gonna run between like $7 and $11. That's crazy. So if you pair that with this transmitter, which this is gonna be coming in around $69.99, they're gonna release it here in the next few weeks. So if you do that, you buy, let's say you buy three $7 receivers, you're still under $100. And of course you still have to buy the batteries. But that's crazy affordable to jump in the hobby. And if you're able to do that, it's going to bring a lot more people in a lot faster. And instead of getting an affordable or even a cheap transmitter, this one is feature packed for $70. So, it is OpenTX. Don't let that scare you away. It might take a little learning curve if you're not used to that system. But in the menu system, It's very easy to go through. If you are familiar with OpenTX, you're going to be fine. It's all familiar. The gimbals are pot gimbals. They're not Hall effect gimbals, if you know what that means. They feel good. I mean, they don't feel cheap to me. So I haven't actually went out and flown with this. I have done a lot of simulator time. However, using a transmitter is going to be the same on both. So it feels good. I pinch, and even though it's small, it still is not too small. If that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. It makes sense to me. So I'm a pincher, and with small transmitters, sometimes it's harder. With this one, it's not an issue. On the switches, you have 4 switches across the top. Well, 2 on the front, 2 on the very top. They are all 4 3-position switches. You do have the 2 sliders here on the sides, and then something different on the front is 2 momentary switches. So that's a cool feature. The roller here, I have seen other reviews. I watch everybody's reviews on things. So I have seen other reviews where, you know, scrolling through the menu systems can be wonky at times. For mine and this one, I haven't had an issue. So it's been pretty solid. The roller is metal, so it doesn't feel gimmicky. It actually feels good. It has a really good solid click to it. The other buttons feel good too. I don't know what material they're made of, but the click is really solid, satisfying, even. You got your 4 trim switches here on the front. Another cool feature about this that I really like, well, other than I'm fighting myself right now. So there's 2 things I like. One, foldable handle. So it makes it easier for storage. You can fold it down, throw it in your bag. It allows you a little bit more flexibility. But another cool feature, removable antenna. So pro tip, do not ever turn this on without the antenna. Now, if you know 100% that the internal module is turned off in the last one you used, you technically can. However, I wouldn't make that risk. If you turn this on without the antenna, there's no load here. It's possible to fry your transmitter. So always install the antenna. Now, one thing they do include in the package is this little stopper. So if you have your antenna removed, you can pop this in to cover up your antenna hole, and you know, it's cool. So it's nice to throw that in, but put your antenna on. Now on the top here also you have 2 extra additional ports, DSC, so you can use some older simulator dongles with that. I haven't seen it in a very long time. And then your USB here on the top. So with this one, this USB on the top doubles, well, as your charge port. So once you get batteries and you put them in here, you plug it in and it will charge through this port. Now you can also use this to access OpenTX Companion. You can plug it in to access an SD card, which this does not come with an SD card. Everything is internal. You can put an SD card in it and then use this to access it. And then this USB port is also used to access for simulators, things like that. You plug it in, it'll pop up and ask you, do you want to access storage or do you want to use this as a joystick? On the back, we flip it around here. On the back, you have a module bay. Very cool. You can open this up, so it is a full-size JR bay. I said we can open this up, and then I get stuck. So we can open that up. You have a full-size bay here on the back. With that, you can actually put in, you know, for instance, on the Tyrannus that's hanging back here on the wall somewhere, I have one of those old Spectrum modules. Just slap it in here, and then this will do Spectrum. You can also put Crossfire, R9, all kinds of stuff. Whatever can go in a full-size bay, that's what this is for. So it's a really good, low-cost, affordable option. If you have Crossfire, pop it in, use it for that. Now if we open up the bottom here, pop open the bottom, this is where your battery bay is. Now it does come with, if I can get it unplugged, it does come with this little 18650 adapter. It will have a sticker across it that says be sure your 18650s are orientated correctly before you install them and plug it in the radio. You don't want to burn anything up. And then the battery bay is a fairly decent size. Like I was surprised at how big the battery bay is. Now, I'm not sure what kind of LiPos would actually fit. I have a 4,000 milliamp hour 2S LiPo in my TX16. I thought it would fit. I pulled it out, but it was just a little too fat. Kind of like me. So it wouldn't fit. So regardless, 18650s honestly are going to be the way to go because they're a whole lot less hassle. You don't have to worry about storage charge. You don't have to worry about any of that. They're, well, affordable. You know, on buddyrc.com, I want to say these batteries cost me like $4.99, maybe $5.99 a piece. You get those 3,500 milliamp hour. I don't know how long this lasts. I haven't ran it down yet, but I did do a full charge on it and been running it for about a week now, off and on the simulator, and it's pretty much still fully charged. So when you put the batteries back in, put them in and then plug it in. I figured that out. It's just a little bit of a inconvenience. You can't really plug it in and then put it in. So if you got fat fingers like me, when you plug it in, it's a little bit of a pain to get your batteries plugged in. And then you have to pull the batteries out because, again, fat fingers, that's where the SD card goes. So I do have an SD card in here, but it goes right down in here in the bottom beside your battery port. Let's plug this back in. We can turn it on for a minute. I don't want to turn it on. Why do I need to turn it on? We're not going to go out fly or anything. But, well, as you can see, it's fat finger. So you get your batteries plugged back in, snap this closed. Make sure your battery cords are not sticking out the side like that. Get this closed and everything's good. So in the box with like the TX16, it was real nice fancy packaging. With this, you get this in a box, and then it comes with a USB-C cable for charging, simulators, whatever, and then your little stopper, and that's it. I think that was pretty quick. That felt quick. That felt a whole lot quicker than like the other videos and things I've done. Anyway, whole gist of this video, TX12, small, lightweight, affordable, OpenTX, multi-protocol, full featured for the most part, $69.99, full JR bay in the back. It's awesome. I'm excited for it. buddyrc.com, if you're looking for this, as soon as they're in, I think they're shipping out in the next couple weeks. We'll have them on there available for you. All of the receivers for Radiomaster are already there. TX16S Color Edition is there. The Maxes are coming. All kinds of stuff. If you need anything, that's where you go for it. Let us know if there's any questions, anything like that. Put it in the comments. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for coming back and supporting us and supporting what we do. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Just want to take a real quick second here to thank you in the community and our customers, you know, for not only subscribing to the channel, liking videos, commenting on YouTube, Facebook, all the social media platforms, but also shopping at buddyrc.com. You know, things like that really go a long way to, well, help keep businesses afloat. And not only that, but, you know, Google reviews. If you get an email, and it's a little annoying email that says, hey, thank you for buying this product, would you like to review it? You know, that goes a long way. You know, product reviews on buddyrc.com, product reviews, or well, company reviews on Google, all of those things go real well. I said it like 4 times now, a real long way to help companies. So everybody is doing that. Thank you so much. And if you're not doing that, think about doing it. You know, it takes a few minutes, takes a few seconds, and we really, truly appreciate it. So again, thank you guys for everything you're doing for us, and I hope in turn that we are supporting you as well as you would like. And if we're not, support.com, how about support at buddyrc.com, and we'll do whatever we can to help you out. So again, thank you guys for watching, for doing everything for us, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.